What's up, guys? Back at it with another video. Today, we're diving into Joe Budden's reaction to Kanye's apology. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Let's check out the clip.
The game. All right.
Where
were we?
I'm a sap. I'm a complete sap, a sucker. I fall for
We
it every
established
time.
that early in the broadcast.
Don't say that word now.
Sucker with a hard R.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why you a sap?
That's worse.
Because but it's different. It's not. Anyway,
What is that?
You guys.
I am believing Kanye West. He put out a statement in the Wall Street Journal apologizing, and I know everybody says he's full of shit and he's just trying to sell another product, and I know he's apologized before, and maybe this is why I lived in a cult. I don't know, but I believe him. I'm all in.
I kind of am too. I like it. I like it.
I like accountability
Same.
and giving reason.
It felt different this time.
Yeah, it did. I think he went a little bit more in depth.
Are y'all related to this?
No, I'm trying.
Y'all good?
I'm just trying to find my words. I think that when your back hit the wall and you start looking at the that you did wrong, and it's a self-reflection thing there. But I don't like that you put it on something else. You get what I'm saying? Like if he was still in the billions and still rising to the top, he had the same stance. And I don't know if that I would say that.
If your family distances themselves from you and all that, maybe.
What stood out? What made this apology different for you guys? It's really long. I was going to read it, but
You should.
It's long.
It is long.
Yeah, it's pretty long. I think one, it was an unqualified apology to me. He said what he did wrong. He acknowledged how he hurt people, and he talked about what he would do to make it better. For me, that's really important. He gave context for a long time. He's ducked the mental illness stuff, right? Or other people have ducked it for him. When we point out, even on the show, he's dealing with mental illness. How do you know he got that? How do you know he got that? He's dealing with mental illness.
What do you mean by he ducked it? I'm just curious.
There were moments where he pretended that wasn't the case, and then there were moments where he acknowledged certain pieces of it but attributed it to something else. More recently, he's been more honest and forthcoming about his mental illness. Here, I think he went into the greatest depth, not just of acknowledging mental illness, talking about
The car accident.
the roots of it, talking about his manic behavior, naming it, and talking about what the consequences and the symptoms are of those mental illness issues. For me, that was important because he was tying it together without making an excuse. He wasn't saying like, it's not my fault. He was saying, here's what happened. Here's how I got into it. But here's how I doubled down on it, right? Because there's something compelling about that stuff. He wasn't asking everybody to forgive him. A lot of times the apologies be like, I apologize. I need y'all to get over it. Let's move on. He was saying, I don't expect that. I'm asking for patience. I'm asking for, I'm growing. I'm going to figure this out. I'm just letting y'all know that I know I f***ed up. And not just the Jewish community, but also the black community.
That was the biggest difference for me, is that he remembered he was black and spoke to some of the issues that he may have caused and the feelings he may have caused within the black community. In the past, that was like an afterthought or not even mentioned.
Yeah.
So that was different for me. And you're right, the whole not really asking for change in how he's received. Like kind of understanding this is what it is and this is a result of the damage I've done. That felt a little different.
The difference for me, like you said, was, again, he always was like, yo, I don't need medication. I don't need this. I don't need that. He came out and said, yo, I'm bipolar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he said, during my manic states, this can happen, that can happen, this can happen.
Can I read that? Because before you finish, I think it was important. He said, you describing the state you're talking about. He said, you feel like you're seeing the world more clearly than ever, when in reality, you're losing your grip entirely. The scariest thing about this disorder is how persuasive it is when it tells you you don't need help. It makes you blind, but convinced you have insight. You feel powerful, certain, unstoppable. I lost touch with reality. That, to me, was Kanye the last few years in a nutshell.
I don't want to be insensitive.
The real question is Kanye actually changing or just saying what sounds right at the moment?
Line that said, my mom was fine till the dough hit it and told me that the mo did it. I think this power. I think this money
What that line mean?
is to blame it on the liquor, it really be the bread.
I'm joking,
And I think because some people might not. I think that this money and power had him seeing like all of you people are expendable, and I don't need y'all because I'm up here. And I think when you get knocked down, even though however you come to the realization is still a blessing, I think that when you get knocked down sometimes, and you get into your self-reflective mode, the truth comes out and it becomes more apparent. So we can appreciate the truth, but I just don't know if he never got his ass whipped, would he have been coming back down apologizing to the black people?
Freeze, what's up? Break up some of this kumbaya shit on.
I ain't believe none of it, honestly.
Really?
It's just because I've seen this. Granted, not to this level, but it's just like the song and dance. I see him do this. Like you see. You make your album cover. I hate being bipolar. It's awesome. Like you playing with certain shit. Like I just see Kanye offend, apologize, sell, offend, apologize, sell. So it's such a pattern that I just feel like we were back here again. And I will give him the fact that you said I don't expect everybody to accept the apology, because I personally I'm on the side of the people that don't. Like, I just, this is you. I've seen this too many times to accept that this is you. It's going to take more than this to show the change. And this could be step one, but you got to continue to do the work. And that ain't going to do it for me.
And that's what he said. I'm not asking for sympathy or a free pass, though I aspire to earn your forgiveness. Earn your forgiveness. To me, that's important. I write today simply to ask for your patience and understanding as I find my way home. I thought it was beautiful, honestly.
Freeze, do you feel like you have a lack of compassion?
Nah,
like I don't just mean the Kanye, just period. Like you, Ice.
No, I don't think so at all. I just think that a lot of times people be full of bro, and I think a lot of people try to play on people being empathetic. So it's like if I can appear sincere and if I can tug on the heartstrings a little bit, I can get you back on my side. And especially when they've seen it work.
I'm glad me and you friends. You got the greatest heart in the world because when I hear him talking, I be like the homeless topic, like this topic. Yeah. And I'm just in there thinking, the Ice family come from the church. Ice got dropped off to school. I can't figure out why he don't be on the other side of things.
Man, I just believe that people will show you who they are.
Joe Budden's breakdown of Kanye focuses on whether this recent apology actually addresses the harm he caused to both the Jewish and black communities, and why this moment feels different from his past attempts at accountability. Joe points out that what really stood out was the depth and clarity of the apology, noting that Kanye openly named the damage he did without shifting blame or demanding forgiveness. Instead of pushing the public to move on, Kanye made it clear that forgiveness isn't owed and highlighted personal growth and responsibility. Joe also emphasizes how Kanye directly spoke to the black community in a way he hadn't before, acknowledging the disappointment and confusion his actions caused among his own people. Another key point for Joe was Kanye's transparency about mental illness, where he explained his bipolar disorder and manic episodes in detail, while still owning his behavior instead of hiding behind a diagnosis.